Hello everyone, how are you today? In this video, we will learn our new phonics and spelling lesson, which is in Unit 5, Week 5. Before we start, I want you to grab your term practice book and your spelling booklets, please. Are you ready? Okay, our lesson today is called Open Syllable. Open Syllable. Remember our previous lesson? It was called Closed Syllable. But today it's called open. So what is the difference between open and closed syllable? Before we start, we need to revise together. What does a syllable mean? A syllable is a word or part of the word that has one vowel sound only. One vowel sound. Let's look at the example. Basket. If you put your hand on your chin will move 2 times because there is 2 vowel sounds. So we have 2 syllables here. Bas because it has a sound, and kit because it has a sound. To divide the 2 syllables, as we know from the previous lesson, we divide the 2 syllables by drawing a diagonal line. Okay, so this is a syllable. What is a closed syllable? Let's revise our previous lesson. For example, the word number. 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 We have one vowel sound here, one vowel sound here, and we draw the diagonal line here. Let's look at the first syllable. It's closed by a consonant. It's not a vowel. The last letter in the first syllable is a consonant, not a vowel. That's why we call it closed syllable. While open syllable is when the first syllable in a word ends with a vowel pattern, as a CV pattern, the vowel sound is long and we call it open syllable. Let's look at the example. Rowboat. Rowboat. Where should we draw the diagonal line? Rowboat. First, where is the 2 vowel sounds here? We have the O and another O. Rowboat. Do we draw the line here? Row oat or row boat? Pause my video and think, which answer would you choose? A or B? Did you know the answer? Well, obviously it's B. That's great. Let's look at rowboat. Let's look at the 2 syllables. So we draw the line here. Let me erase it so it will be clearer for you. Let's do this again. So row, boat. Let's look at the first syllable as they said in the definition. The first syllable, the last letter should be a vowel. And yes, it is a vowel. Row, boat. And is it a long sound? Yes, it's a long vowel sound. Row, boat. So did you understand what is the difference between open syllable and closed syllable? Well, a closed syllable is when we have the last sound in the first syllable a consonant sound, while open syllable is when we have the last sound in the first syllable a vowel sound, and it's usually a long sound. So we don't say robot, robot, we say rowboat. Next, let's look at this example. Tiger. Tiger. Pause my video and think, where should we draw the diagonal line? And is the final sound in the first syllable long or short? Did you know the answer? Great. So the diagonal line should be here. Tiger. Let's check. Where's the first syllable? Yes, it's tie. What's the last the last letter or the last sound is I, and I is a vowel. So yes, it's a correct example of open syllable. Now, I'll give you this example for you. Pause my video and think, Where should we draw the diagonal line? And tell me, is it an example of open syllable or closed syllable? You have to pause my video to think about it. Did you know the answer? Well, chapter. Chapter. Where did I pause? It's here. The diagonal line is here. Chapter. Okay, so the first part of my question is done. I draw the diagonal line already. Now I need to think. Is it open or closed? How can I check? We only need to look at the first syllable. Look at the first syllable, which is chap. Chap. What is the last sound in the first syllable chap? Yes, it's the p sound, the p. The p is a vowel or consonant? Well, of course, it's consonant. So when the first syllable ends with a consonant sound, then of course it's closed syllable. I'll give you another example. Sorry. I'll give you another example. Frozen. Pause my video and think, where should I draw the diagonal line? And tell me if it's open or closed syllable. Did you get the right answer? Great. So frozen, frozen, frozen. The diagonal line should be after the O sound. Okay, the last sound in the first syllable is O, frozen. It's a vowel. So if it's a vowel, then it's an open syllable. Open. Great job. Now I want you to open your practice book, your turn practice book, page 248. I will tell you how this page is solved, and then we will move to the other pages together. Part A, they're asking you to read the words in each row. Circle the word in the row that has one or more open syllable. Focus on this word, open syllable. Then write the circled words, syllables, on the line. Number one, we have two words. One word has an open syllable or syllables, and the second word has closed syllables. Let's decide which one is which. Giant and silver. Giant and silver. Let's look at the two words. Giant, where should we draw the diagonal line? Giant, giant. So it should be, it should be here. Giant. Silver, silver, silver. Which one is the open syllable and which one is the closed syllable? Let's look at giant. The first syllable, the last letter is an I, so it's an open. The second word, silver, the last letter in the first syllable is L sound, so it's a closed. And they want us to write the open, so it's giant. So we write giant. This is how you need to solve the rest of the part A. Now part B is very easy. It depends on your understanding to the meaning of the words inside the box. They said read the words in the box below, match each word to the correct meaning by writing the word on the line. I think it's very easy. Not willing is obviously unwilling because the prefix un means not. So unwilling. Now pause my video, finish this page, and let's complete together. Now we're done with your turn practice book. I want you to open your spelling booklet, page 148. This time in my video, I will show you all the pages that needs to be solved. So if you don't have your book, it's okay. You can pause my video, look at the page, solve it on a piece of paper, and just show it to me by sending it to me, and I will check it to you, okay? So page 148, you need to read the words inside the box and understand its meaning, and then solve the part A and B. Part A says, write the spelling word that belongs with each group below. Number one, restaurant, cafe, which word belongs to the same family or group, word group. Part B, it's a fill in the blanks exercise. Write the spelling word that best completes each sentence. Pause my video, solve the page, and let's move together. Page 146, I think this is your favorite page because it's super easy. Also finish page 146 and come back to my video. The last page we need to solve is 147. It's also easy because they are telling you each family what they need you to write under it. The first one, long A sound in first syllable. So before you start solving, read all the words inside the box and divide all the words into syllables. So pilot, 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 pilot. Favor, favor, it's favor. Remember, all these examples are open syllable. So all of them has a vowel in the end of each first syllable. Thank you so much for listening. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.